Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends. Today on the show, we are going to do another legendary showcase. And if you remember, 2 days ago, we had a showcase of Thuldia's mid-range Guildzone deck, and while testing it, we encountered EmpireOathman's, so it seems only fitting that I should do a legendary showcase of, I think, one of the best builds of aggro, of course alongside Lalo, brought to the Masters Series, and it's EmpireOathman's Imperial Aggro deck. There's something about this deck, I don't know, there's a feeling you'll always draw properly, you'll always draw the correct cards, and you'll have something to play and push for lethal early on, because that's the reason you play aggro in the first place. I know Lasergician touched this this build some time ago, but I wanted you guys to have my take on this awesome build and how it works, of course. Well, we've got Bandari Opportunist, only one copy, Deepwood Trapper, Mortong Aspirant, Shadow Shift, Bruin Profiteer, Empire Recruiter, 5th Legion Trainer, Gavel of the Ordinator, Mournhall Traitor, Shining Saint, Skinned Hound, Saran Pawnbroker, Wingkeep Spellsword, Corner Club Gambler, East March Crusader, Golden Initiate, Haunting Spirit, Penitus Oculus's Agent, only one Pit Lion, Young Mammoth, Cloudress Illusionist, Dawnbreaker, Emperor's Blade, EmpireOathman, the Black Dragon, Varanacrularius, Anarsi, Cliff Racers, Divine Fervor, Giant Snake, Shadowfen Priest, the Gatekeeper, and Clivia Thorn. And the curve stops here. Clivia is the only 6 cost, and there's nothing past it. You'd say, well, that's a bit bad, because, you know, so many low costs, low damage. There's plenty of buffing opportunities, don't worry. You've got Divine Fervors, you've got EmpireOathman's, you've got Haunting Spirits, you've got Gavel, you've got 5th Legion Trainers, you've got plenty of stuff to buff your stuff. And as opposed to, I don't know, Lalo, which sometimes tends to suffer in case it draws poorly, and there's a deck that races even harder than it. It has a problem with life gain, with stabilizing in case it needs to play mid-range. There's some problems there, but nonetheless, Lalo is the top tier 1 aggro list. This one has, like Emperor's Blade, decent trades, and also offers the possibility to gain some HP, Golden Initiate, and a lot of blockers, of course. You see, if you notice in this deck, there aren't any Shades and there aren't any Bleak Cost Trolls, although those may be better for aggro. They don't offer much, like, I don't know, immediate board effect or something. If the Shade just loses its ward and it's done, and you have no way to silence it, and if Bleak Cost Troll, I don't know, it can trade favorably, but it cannot gain you HP. It's another problem. So this can be played as a mid-range sometimes. Depends on how the match evolves. The deck has plenty of opportunities to block, plenty of opportunities to regenerate, like Mortong Aspirant. If you are lucky, placing those strategically, you can just resummon them every time you slay something. There's plenty of stuff to use Mortong Aspirant with. For example, Shining Saint. Give a creature -2/0 this turn, it loses cover. So you can use Mortong Aspirant with some shenanigans. You can pull crazy stuff. This is the deck, and let's see how it behaves on ladder, because I'm just going to throw it in the open and test it out. So, starting with our first game, and we're playing against Thendo01, wielding an Ebonheart Pact. First turn, first play. So far, so good. Stormcloak Vanguard. Okay, this may not be your usual Rampage Ebenheart. Winkeep spells on. It could be mid Ebenheart or aggro Ebenheart. But usually mid Ebenheart is the second option. Okay. Probably going to see a shackle or something. And it's going to be Siege Catapult. Okay, so it's an aggro, mid-grow, low battery. We have a Nazi. We won't use it just yet.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
I can safely... Actually, I don't want to trade. I'll just use Shadow Shift on the Corner Club Gambler and bring it into the field lane so I can deal 4 more damage. And my opponent has 2 creatures with 2 attack, so probably one will hit the Mortal Trader, because that's the obvious choice. But I play a Nazi, and I will steal guard from both creatures. That will be soon enough if my opponent decides to trade. Yep, there it is. Okay. Stormclaw Battalion. I'll just deal 4 additional damage. I have 2 Cliff Racers in hand. If I manage to find something to buff them, it will be swell. And my opponent will play.
It is too late for peace. We fight.
Okay, Joran. That's good because we don't have actions. We do have gavels, which are items, but I don't think that will be a problem. So we will deal 5 damage here, and Clivia. Basically, Clivia ensures my lethal next, and I could have played one of the Cliff Racers because I have to. I really want to save the Cliff Racers for later. And, come on. It's definitely not Unstoppable Rage. Nahag Leave. Oh, that is something. Oh, okay, so we took quite a lot of pounding. I'm going to silence Nahag Leave. I'll deal 4 damage. I'll basically just rely on the guard token in the Shadow lane, plus the Shadowfen Priest. Thanks to Cliviathon, any creature in the same lane as Clivia gets guard, to protect the Queen, of course. And basically the field lane is just bait. So is the shadow lane. I mean, after cliff races, that was perfect. Hopefully we will see a response from my opponent soon enough. Squish the Wimpy, getting rid of Clivia. In the Masters Series, if I recall correctly, somebody didn't deal with Clivia in time, and basically Shadow Lane was off limits all the time. If my opponent decides to go to face, well, it's not going to be lethal. But I will have lethal next turn. Trading as much as possible, yeah.
It has been an engaging.
Yeah. The game is over. Because I'll just pop out a cliff racer and shoot the score. Excellent first game. Nice test against a mid-range even hard. Let's play some more. And into our second game, and we're playing against Telvanni. And this dude's a legend. Number 183. We got a decent starting hand. I'd say a great starting hand because turn 2, 5th Legion Trainer, and turn 3, ooh, Skin Hound. We can either play Skin Hound or Suran Pawnbroker. Combined with Shadow Shift, of course. Dropping 5th Legion Trainer into the field lane in case there's a need to move it. We will. Let's see what my opponent will play. Taking his time. Okay. Sanctuary Pet. Well, as I said, an actual excellent starting hand. We will Shadow Shift 5th Legion Trainer. And we will Suran Pawnbroker. Cool Fire Bloom. Okay. I don't want to use it just now. Maybe I will on a token in the near future. And with a little bit of RNGesus, we could destroy like a guard and push for lethal. Opponent will probably hit for face. Not sure if... there's also the possibility of a... Never mind. Was about to say Blackhand Messenger. Okay, so we need somehow to protect the 5th Legion Trainer. So I will play Mortong Aspirant, and Skin Hound will definitely protect the Shadow Lane. Sourceless Negation on Mortong Aspirant. Okay, 2 Sourceless Negation. And 5th Legion Trainer is kind of shut down. The problem is with next turn, there'll probably be an Ice Storm coming.
I'll see you dead.
So instead of playing Haunting Spirit, I will play Varan Aquilarius. And if Ice Storm indeed comes down, then I will be retaining some damage. Another Indral Mastermind. Okay, so my fears were unjustified, but 6 Magicka Ice Storm is pretty much devastating for token decks. Aggro with flimsy HP, token decks, you named them. Let's see now. I will play Hunting Spirit. Let's hit for face first.
This is none of theirs. You can't defeat me.
Let's give this baby 2 extra damage.
None of theirs.
I wanted to spread my damage around in case a Territorial Viper hits. Buffing Varanacrularius with all sorts of things could be bad. Nixox. Ooh! What an interesting take. So we are playing against a Nixox Sylvani. It's not... it's not a conscription deck as I initially thought. 13 Magicka, so probably Odahviing is going to come down. No, which means Odahviing is not present in my opponent's deck. Hand, sorry. Let's hope this Scout's report won't bring Odahviing. Still 12 Magicka. Is he gonna hit for face? Probably not. Debilitate. Ah, now I can't actually play. I wanted to sacrifice the Hunting Spirit because I had a full lane, so attacking with it first and then sacrificing it, hoping that one of the creatures would get buffed by the Hunting Spirit. But I'm going to play Cruel Firebloom and buff the Saran Pawnbroker, hit for 6 and leave just 2 HP down up for grabs next turn. Let's see how many armaments this Nixox Sylvani has up his sleeves left. Devious Experiment. But the hand is still the same, so Odahviing is probably not in hand. Genius Path Mage will probably summon... Ooh. Didn't expect that. That's 4 HP that I need to get by. Let's play Shadow Shift. My opponent is out of cards. I will drop the Young Mammoth in the Shadow. And if a guard comes down, I'll just Shadow from Priest it and hit for lethal. Ah.
It has been an engagement.
A great game against an Nixox Sylvani. We're doing pretty good. Told you, this deck feels awesome on draws. Okay, and we've started our third game. Let's see if we can get a consecutive win. We're gonna pull another hat-trick, hopefully. We've got the ring, and I'll drop Mork-Tongue Aspirant.
I shall be your eyes and ears.
Playing against a Covenant deck, and by the looks of Palace Conspirator, it's most likely an item deck revolving around Master of Arms and Garden of Swords. I mean, that's why you usually play Palace Conspirator. Shrieking Harpy. And Shrieking Harpy will shackle. Probably shackle Mork-Tongue Aspirant and allow me to deal 4 more damage. Yep, there it is. for no prophecy yet, which is good. Dropping the Emperor's Blade actually protects the entire field lane. A Tree Minder. That's an excellent target from a Mork Transparent. Scratch that. Rapid Shot to kill it. I'm going to gain some HP. I'll deal more damage. And I'll drop Haunting Spirit. Now next turn with Ring, I can place down Corner Club Gambler.
Watch yourself now.
A Ward Crafter. Okay. Great trades. I will play Corner Club Gambler and throw away the Mournhold Traitor. That's in my hand right now because that's only bad news. We've got one Mournhold Traitor buffed up to Sky High. No lightning bolts yet, which is good. Now my opponent has to deal with the Corner Club Gambler, so he'll probably leave. Oh damn it, Ice Storm. I was about to say he'll probably leave my Mournhold Traitor alone. I don't have many cards left. I think it's enough to do a decent amount of damage, so I'll play my last Golden Initiate. Hopefully no more Ice Storms, so I can push full lethal with Dawnbreaker. No Ice Storm. Okay, but Palace Conspirator can bring an Ice Storm into my opponent's hand. Master of Arms, and it's game over. And that's it for today. Hat trick, 3 wins. EmpireOathman's Imperial Aggro lives up to its name. One of the best aggro decks. Thank you guys for watching. Cheers.